Hey Mooji. I'd like to know if it's really possible to fully realize the self, because so many books and teachers speak about it, but yet so few ordinary people, even if they are spiritual and they meditate and everything, realize it completely to be beyond doubt and beyond trouble. So is it really possible?
Of course it is possible.
Now what makes the difference?
100% possible. 100% possible. First of all, because we are already the self. We must be clear about it.
But we're not aware of that.
But this is it. We're 100% the self. We're unaware of it. We're unaware that we are that. How we come to be unaware of it? It seems as though when the consciousness, in its pure expression, and the pure expression of consciousness, announces itself inside this body as that feeling or that sense, I am. I refer to it also as the godly principle within the form. I am. That I amness itself is the dynamic expression of the self, of the absolute. I, when we say I really means I am or consciousness. It is synonymous with consciousness. It is not a person. How did the person idea come into play? Somehow, when the consciousness is identified with the instrument through which it can manifest and taste experiencing, somehow it gets confused and identified with the instrument and take the instrument to be what it is. Then the sense of separation, individuality, autonomy comes into play. And it's this secondary identification, which we call a person, a single entity, that comes into confusion. This entity is itself an expression of that pure consciousness. Is the way in which consciousness goes into role play and appears to be the body that it's experiencing through. This has to be clearly understood, first thing.
Yes, but this is like the theory, and
No, we say it's the theory. Okay, only if you leave it like this. If you leave it in your ears, it will become theory. If you bring it into contemplation, so that you grasp it, if you trust the words, if you trust the one who is speaking to you, and I cannot tell you how to do this, it must be there or not. If you have a sense that this is the beginning of understanding, then you must bring those words deeper into a place of contemplation. First thing, you say I. You say, this is my camera. You don't say it is me. My means my possession, okay? Meaning that it belongs to me. My camera. I am not the camera. You see? You also say, my senses. If the senses in the left ear is weaker than the right ear, something is aware of it. Something says, oh, my hearing is not good on this side. So it observes hearing. So you're not the hearing, nor I can include any other sense in this. I'm not the taste, I'm not the tongue, I'm not the feeling, because I am aware of that. My feelings, my sight is weaker than it was. You see? Even you say my memory. Something is aware of memory. It is not, you're not your memory. And so much of the idea of your identity is contained in memory. Yet something can speak of my memory, which means I am apart from memory, you see. You say, my ego. Ego also you're not. You are observed of that. You can say, some people say, I've got a very big ego. Some say, I have got a little ego. Some say, I've got no ego. You see? Who speaks this thing? Still something is aware. Earlier than ego, say, I. You see? It also can say, my life. It also can say, my intellect. Intellect also. They can say, no, my intellectual capacity was much more sharper a few years ago. Now it's dimming. What weakness is also intellect, you see? So like this, you can go through everything. You say, my life, my family, my possessions, my belief also, belief you're not, my religion, my practice. You see, some say, oh yes, I don't believe in duality. Some say, I don't believe in non-duality. These are mere concepts, my concepts. Who is this I? One must begin to contemplate. If you can leave all these aside, I is still shining by itself. If this I does not connect with any other association, when the attention itself, which sprouts in I, when that attention incubates in the sensation I am, and don't connect, don't follow anything else, this already will begin to manifest some deep insight and conviction inside yourself. Try it and see. Try it and see.